What is vaginal steaming? Also known as V-steaming or yoni steaming, vaginal steaming involves squatting or sitting over a pot of hot, steaming water that is infused with herbs. Explains, a blanket is often wrapped around the lower body to prevent the steam from escaping. Yoni steam/vaginal canal wash with 10 Dr. Sebi herbs for uterine wash heal chronic yeast infections and UTIs, fertility, reduce painful periods, reduce uterine fibroids, ovarian cysts PCOS. Click here to order. A vaginal steam, often referred to as a V-steam or yoni steam, is an effective and relaxing way to promote reproductive health. The V-steams are pH balanced to help the body naturally cleanse the vaginal and uterine linings in a safe and gentle way. The warm steam and natural essential oils from the plants nourish and tonify the vaginal and uterine tissues. While improving circulation, the steams alleviate symptoms caused by, or related to, congestion in these tissues. Yoni steams offer us to restore the disconnect from our female body, yoni/uterus, whether that be from birth, unsatisfying intimate experiences, trauma, abuse, surgeries, or just cultural disconnect. Yoni steaming is a self-health practice to restore health and balance your physical feminine cycles, ease the transition through life phases, unlock the intimate magic of your womb, and release toxic emotions such as stress, tension, and stagnation. Yoni steams are part of the Maya healing lineage and used mainly to cleanse the uterus when there are menstrual difficulties, after birth, and with menopause to completely clean the womb when finished bleeding. Yoni is the Sanskrit word for the female genitalia, the womb, and the vagina. It means sacred place and symbolizes our divine nature and its sacred portal to life. In ancient, Taoist tradition it is referred to as golden lotus, gates of paradise, precious pearl, treasure. What is a yoni steam? Yoni steams are a holistic health practice in which a woman allows the warmth of herbal steam to gently permeate the exterior of her vagina. Between menstruation, sexual intercourse, and childbirth, the vagina withstands a lot. When you add changing hormones and pelvic floor issues to the mix, sometimes the vaginal area is anything but comfortable. That's why the ancient practice of yoni steaming is coming back. Essentially, herbs are brewed in a steam pot, and a container is placed under you or under your open-seated chair. Blankets and sheets are wrapped around your torso to create a kind of sweat lodge for your lower torso. You sit and receive the moist warmth of the healing steam. It enters your body directly through your yoni and penetrates to your uterus, pelvis, and even up through a deep central channel connecting to your heart so you can feel better in your body and your life. Potential benefits of yoni steams. There are many possible benefits to yoni steams. Here I will list them out and will elaborate on a few that I think are important. Regulate irregular menstrual cycles, reduce painful periods, bloating and exhaustion associated with menstruation. Decrease menstrual flow as well as reduce dark purple or brown blood at the onset of menses. May promote fertility. Postpartum recovery by aiding in the repair of vaginal tears, episiotomy, or C-section scars. Pain with intercourse. Heal from emotional or sexual trauma. Reduce uterine fibroids, ovarian cysts, PCOS, uterine weakness and prolapse, and endometriosis. Assist with the healing of hemorrhoids. Relieve chronic yeast infections and UTIs. Ease menopausal symptoms including dryness or pain during intercourse. Detoxify the womb and remove toxins from the body. Release stored emotions. Stronger and more frequent orgasms. Tap into our creative potential, art, projects, service and soul work. Increase libido and reignite sensual passion. Deepen connection to your feminine essence. An act of self-love and self-care. When is the best time for a yoni steam? Mainly, you can steam at any time of the month, as long as you are not menstruating. It is nice to do your steam later in the evening so that you can go lay down in bed shortly after finishing the steam. Let's go a little deeper into some of these topics and how often you should steam. Regular cycles. For those who have healthy, pain-free periods, I suggest a seasonal vaginal steam once every 3-4 months with the changing of the seasons just before menses. Cramps, the herbal steam soothes and relaxes the pelvic muscles and loosens the endometrial lining. One reason yoni steams are so helpful for women suffering from endometriosis. Women who suffer from pain, bloating, or exhaustion during menstruation can steam once a week or two before menstruation to aid shedding of the uterine lining. After, you will likely see a change in the fluid you pass when your period begins. You may also steam once after your cycle ends, to clear out any excess materials. To learn more about how to enjoy your menstrual cycle, we also have an herbal tincture blended especially for cramps. For fertility, if you are actively trying to conceive, you can yoni steam during your pre-ovulation phase up until ovulation. Yoni steam helps moisten uterine membranes so they are more receptive and may improve the conditions for conception to occur. Women who are experiencing fertility challenges may steam once per week and twice during pre-ovulation to make sure that the tissue is moist and that the cervical fluids are clear and copious. Expect to steam for at least 3 months before seeing results. Do not steam after possible conception or if you think you are pregnant. To support your fertility journey, check out our herbal blend and see if it is right for you. After miscarriage, experiencing a miscarriage is a big deal, and having a healing experience where you pamper your body and womb is essential to full healing. Creating a yoni steam ceremony is a beautiful way to support your body and emotions. It is best to prepare your yoni steam once your bleeding has stopped. The healing process after a miscarriage is an important and emotionally charged journey. Postpartum, yoni steams after birth brings nourishing heat, supports the body to release fluids, and aids the womb in shrinking back to pre-pregnancy size. Postpartum herbal steams help all the fluids of birth have flowed out of the body. Mayan midwives recommend steams to postpartum mothers within the first 9 days after childbirth. A healthy woman with a natural birth would have 3 steams within the first 9 days postpartum. Maya midwives use the number 9 as a spiritual tradition. They usually do 3 vaginal steams during the first 9 days postpartum to facilitate healing and toning of the uterus and vagina. Perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause, the yoni steam can revitalize vaginal tissue, moisten vaginal dryness, and offer emotional support. For those going through menopause, a yoni steam is recommended a few times a year in the first couple of years of menopause to ensure that the uterine membrane is very clean when it stops menstruating. Some menopausal women report passing clots and dark, thick blood even a year after menses have ceased. After a sexual trauma, anytime your body feels violated, a yoni steam can be a gentle way to recover. The yoni steam offers you a quiet time to meditate and send love to your body and to feel like you are being taken care of. After a breakup or separation, if you are separated from your sexual partner and you feel like clearing the old or toxic energy that no longer serves you, a yoni steam is a beautiful way to close and cleanse that chapter of your life. It helps clear and opens you for your next chapter. Best Dr. Sebi approved herbs for yoni steams. A yoni steam is sort of like a facial for your uterus. It is a steam cleaning for your uterine wall.